What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and this high school playoff football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, and all of our Millikan coverage this year is sponsored by Curtis Boyer.
We've got CIF playoff action. It's a classic in the D4 quarters. Millikan and Cypress. Rams coming off a big win at Saugus, and this Cypress team is coming in as an undefeated league champion.
It's a classic in a bad way if you're a Millikan fan, but it is a classic. Two great quarterbacks in this one. Miles Jackson, record-breaking year. Aiden Houston, a phenomenal dual threat for the Centurions. Always love going into a playoff game knowing that there's legit QBs on both sides.
Yeah, call your friends if they don't know about this one, because this is an instant classic, and we just love these playoff drama moments. No surprise that Cypress wanted to slow the game down and get its rushing attack going. Keep Millikan off the field. Early returns were good. 7 of the first 8 plays were runs, and this one from Nathan Schneider is going to get the Centurions on the board from 21 yards out. It is 7-0 visitors.
On the ensuing kickoff, a pooch kick, and the Centurions recover it. So you're doing everything you want to do if you're going on the road trying to win a game.
5 plays later, Houston's favorite target early on was Rocco Burdett.
Rocco Burdett.
And those two hook up for another 21-yard touchdown that has Cypress up 14-0, 8 minutes into this quarterfinal. Again, like we're saying, this is what it takes to win on the road to the playoffs. Millikan arrives on the second play of its second drive. Jackson takes the top off and finds his number one target. It's number one, Ryan Pelham. 77-yard touchdown less than a minute after Cypress's touchdown. Pelham, his 11th TD of the year. It's 14-6, less than 3 left in the first quarter.
After the Rams defense gets a stop, it's deja vu all over again, and it's Jackson to Pelham. If you're playing Uno, that's a draw 2 for Uno right there. 42-yard touchdown, quick deuce for him. He's a game changer.
Jackson gets the 2-point conversion, so wham bam, thank you ma'am. 14-14 at the end of the first quarter, hashtag take the over. However, the Rams fumble to give Cypress a short porch early in the second, and Houston has no problem with that. 1-5 going to take over and take it in from 4 yards out to give the visitors a 21-14 lead that would hold through halftime, and it would actually hold for a while because both defenses really stepped up.
Things were just a step off for this Millikan offense. It's been very smooth this year, but that's a screen that you've seen him execute a lot this year, and it just tonight felt a little bit off.
Another huge part of those road wins is special teams. Cypress gets a double thump and another short porch here for the Centurions.
Millikan defense really stepped up after halftime, though. Ethan Stephanie, Riley Tuggle, and others getting into the Cypress backfield for a total of 8 tackles for a loss. Rams trying to put their foot down here at home.
Late in the third quarter, the Rams offense comes alive like Frampton. It's Hunt getting loose for the first down. A few plays later, after a penalty, gets Millikan into Cypress territory. Jackson finds Jordan Anderson. They are down at the 1-yard line, and as they rush to the ball, nothing finer than a sneaking Niner. Jackson in for the touchdown. We're tied again 21-21 as we head to the fourth quarter.
JJ, are you just kind of waiting for, like, sort of reality? You're waiting for that burst from Millikan, right?
Me and everybody else in the building, yeah. It was impossible not to notice Matt Robinson for the Rams defense out there. 33 was flying around, double-digit tackles, more than a few tackles in that Cypress backfield. Here's to you, Mr. Robinson.
Rams get the ball back and put it in the hands of and on the feet of Miles Jackson. Houdini on the sideline, avoiding contact and finding pay dirt. Spin cycle for 6. 9th rushing touchdown of the year, 49th TD of the season. 28-21, Rams with 8:22 left to play.
So, Millikan needs a stop in the worst way, and it felt like they had all the momentum. And then the penalties. 12 for both teams, so that's 24 total penalties, and about 150 yards for both teams. So that's over 300 yards of penalties in this game. I just think that's too much, and it's certainly helping the Centurions here late in the game to, like I said, slow this game down and then move the ball quickly into Millikan territory.
That last 15-yarder looks like he ran into his own teammate and fell down on the sideline. I'm not really sure what that is. Houston throwing on first down, and someone call Nelly because it's a tip drill out here, JJ. Blow the whistle, BB. Ryan Chester Jr. with the interception. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Rams get the ball back, and they're feeling good.
Jackson back to Pelham, first down, more with a penalty that's coming in. Jackson over 250 passing, 4 TDs. Pelham over 150 receiving. Millikan deep in Cypress territory now with minutes left, but the Centurions defense has a big play left up its sleeve. They force a fumble, and they stay alive. Even after Cypress fumbled the ball right back, Millikan misses a field goal. So like minutes of this last fourth quarter is played inside the 20 for Cypress, but it's still a 7-point game with 3 minutes left.
And as we have seen in the playoffs, it is hard to let teams linger for this exact reason. You know the old saying, dance with the one that brought you. Cypress has been all Houston and wide receiver Matt Morrell, who got the ball 5 times on this final drive. Houston over 300 yards, Morrell over 100 yards receiving.
Houston just the right QB for this drive, as you can see, being able to use his feet. So it's going to be 4th and 10 at the Millikan 41 with 27 seconds left. This is the game. This is the season. Houston looks like he's in trouble, but he buys time, moves out of the pocket, waits until the last possible second, lets it go. It's a prayer, and it's answered. Oh my gosh. Trevor Monteleon with the first down. Cypress spikes the ball at the 15. We've got 4 seconds left on the clock. Houston knows where he wants to go. Millikan takes it away, so he's scrambling again with the game on the line. He's going to throw it to the near side, and it's caught. Blake Cusimano, the first catch of the day for 8. It's now 28-27 Millikan with no time on the clock. Cypress going to go for 2 and the win. They line up for the 2-point conversion. Cusimano in motion, and that's where Houston's looking. Oh, it doesn't get much closer than that. The ref, dealing with a muscle cramp, calls it good. That's a ball game. Wow. Cypress going back to the semifinals for the second year in a row in D4, and Millikan heartbroken once again here in the playoffs, 29-28.
Yeah, absolutely gutting loss for a Millikan team that's had a great season, was able to pull that team up several divisions to get into this D4 bracket, which was where their league rival Poly was last year. Tough call at the end of the game there, very much a 50-50 play. We slowed it down about 1,000 different times. 50-50 on the goal line, ref goes with Cypress, and they're moving on.
Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, and make sure you stick with the 562.org for all of your local sports coverage.